My name is Saint. Everybody who know me call me Saint, but it got a little bit hotter after I got out of jail. So they call me Sizzle. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, like a lot of people y'all been hearing about, I'm proud to say. And I'm all the way down here in Atlanta, Georgia, rocking with the best.
If you had to put a number to it, how long have you been in the music scene?
In the scene, 2010.
2010.
I dropped my first project called Get Mad in 2010 with my brother and one of my homeboys.
What happened in 2010 that caused you to dive in?
My dad went to jail. Yeah, he had, so before he went to jail, him and my uncle, all right, so some people is not really the titles that we give them the titles because of the relationship we have with them. So, you know what I'm saying, if you ever wonder if that was real uncle or not, it's just a person who got the title sometimes it's a person who really blood. But, so my uncle M-Loke is a person who took me in when my dad went to jail and helped me cultivate my sound. But him and my dad did music together before my dad went to jail. They went to a really cool studio. And I wanted to go to the studio too. It was with a guy named Rob Lovelace. I think he go by Mason West now. But I wanted to go to the studio too. So my dad booked me and my brother and my homeboy time in the studio. We went out there, recorded a full project. It was nice. Everybody in our little circle was excited about the project. And then my dad went to jail. So he didn't ever get to pay for it. So Rob made me a deal. He like, bro, show me you serious. Bring me $120. I'll give you your music. My dad owed him like $1,200, $1,300. So I worked at a place called Parker Smokehouse, paid the manager $120, and he gave me my music, and I put out my first project.
Wow.
Yeah, funny story about that. My stepmom didn't like that I was too focused on the project and not home, and so she took it out. She took it off the shelves. But they was really selling in this store called the 402. Shout out Jason Hyatt.
Are you ever gonna like re-release it?
I think you can download parts of it, like certain songs that we put out. I think it was called like Reverb Nation or something like that back in the day.
Reverb.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I got some songs on there that's from that project, but the full project with all the interludes and all the way we put it together is I don't even know a person right now who has it, to be honest.
One is listening, you think it's like you got triggered into the space because you liked it, but you know your father went away.
I mean, I always wanted to do it. I just never had the opportunity. I think my dad, excuse me. I think my dad knew too much about what was going on in the industry, and he didn't want me to go until it was like time. So he was holding me back for a while. So when he went to jail, that was my opportunity to do it myself. Like I'm 16, 15, 16 years old now. Like I can call people myself and say, hey, can you print up this album cover? Hey, can you know what I'm saying? Can you copy these songs onto the CD 1,000 times for me? You know what I mean? Like I didn't have, as long as I had the money, they was gonna do the job for me. And he was in jail, so who could tell me no?
Okay, and how do you pull away from those things that like try to take you down?
It be certain little stuff that they said that like people who passed away. Like I talk to dead people every day, so certain people who passed away, they say certain things to me. Like Miss Renata be like, "Boy, don't go in there." And if I hear her say that, then I'm right hand to God. I don't go. I turn right around. I don't care how far I came. Or my Uncle Joe be like, hey, don't go to no mansion party. I don't care how lit it look. Or my dad, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. Or my Uncle Lucky, fuck your feelings, go get you some money. You know what I'm saying? Or my Uncle Mike, is it about business?
After throwing away that security blanket, how has the game been treating you since?
It's crazy because so the nest being my security blanket, I still have that emotional attachment to it. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm not there no more don't mean my inside and my spirit not there, you know what I'm saying? So the funny thing that happened is when I separated from the nest, the game started accepting me more, you know what I'm saying? And my family started accepting me less. My nest started accepting me less. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, that's what I mean when I say I'm going through a transitional phase right now, because I'm really in the middle and I really got to talk to the dead people because they the only ones know the answer.
So is that what it feels like you're shedding your old self? Because people are going to hold you to
It feel like
who
killing
they
somebody that you love, but you got to, or else something that you love not going to get to live. You know what I mean? Like you see the movies where you got to take me out. You got to let me die. Like Jamie Foxx had a famous movie where he was a vampire killer and Snoop Dogg did the West Coast at the end of the movie and he like suicided himself.
So what are you telling us about dead people?
The conversations that I be having, like what I be going through in my head, and they be telling me all the time, you got to get that shit off your chest, like shit from the past. So lately I've been, like I incorporate them into every song down there, but lately I've been just trying to shed old trauma and put it in the song, because I started doing music for therapy. It was always a release thing. It was, I could take more, God, you could put more on my shoulders as long as I could write and release it out. And then I blame T.I., dog. After he showed me how rich you can get from how poor you can be with music, it switched. Yeah, it switched.
What's the vibe there? When did you decide that this is the way I'm going to go? Like, when did they respond and make you feel like, yes, I need to speak to
The
them?
day my
Continue.
dad died, so when my uncle Mike passed away, I was really angry at him. And I don't really want to go too far into it. It's a touchy subject, but I was really angry at him, so I didn't purposely talk to him, but he tried. It was certain signs that I had, like his favorite shit was Fireball. Like, everybody know I don't drink Fireball, but people kept showing up with Fireball. I'm like, is this nigga here or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on? So it'd be things like that where I feel like, all right, he's trying to communicate with me, but I was so angry I wouldn't. But the day my dad died, I'm watching all my little brothers and sisters breaking down around me. And I'm like, damn, I can't say, Dad, call your son. Dad, call your daughter. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only, and none of my other family was equivalent to me to be. So at some point, during that day, I was like, Dad, I'm sorry. At some point during that day, I was like, Dad, what do you want me to do? And he said, clear as day. In his voice, natural tone, he would have said it in real life as if somebody lied to me when they said he died. He said, I want you to go somewhere by yourself with some weed and whatever your drink of choice is, and I want you to cry. Not just about me, not just about your mom, not just about what happened to you. I want you to cry for you, because when you're done, it's going to come, and it's going to come real fast. 2 months later, I was booked to go perform in New York for the first time. While I was in New York, I got booked to perform for like a pre-show party at the BET Awards. Like he didn't lie. So when after the New York shit, I'm like, all right, I hear you. Let's talk. So I stayed in my house. I didn't go outside. If I did, it was to one bar. And I stayed in front of my microphone, and I just kept talking to my dad. And at that point, I watched everybody shedding off, and I got real lonely, and I reached out and captured everything that I felt like I was losing. But God was doing that. You know what I'm saying? So then I went through a whole nother year of God shedding one by one everything that I went and got back that he already took away from me. And then once that was all gone, I got into a position of like vulnerability. And then that was like terrifying to me, because I all my life I had to be like macho, because it was so much shit I didn't want people to see. You know what I'm saying? So when the vulnerability set in, it was like fight or flight. And I just chose to fight.
You seem so spiritually in tuned.
Recently.
What recently? So
like
this
in
is
the last 3-4 years, yeah.
The last 3-4 years you've been spiritually in tune. What's your creative process like? Like, I wonder if there's a certain song playing.
I don't even get to choose. It really, I call it truth music. I'm gonna keep on saying this. Truth music can be any genre you pick, as long as they telling the truth. That's it. That's the only thing that qualifies it as truth music. When I grew up, you had to be telling a story that I could believe. When Tupac rapped Dear Mama to us, he wasn't talking about somebody else's mama. When Biggie rapped what's that? Sky is the limit to us, he wasn't talking about nobody else's life. He was talking about the Notorious B.I.G. When DMX rapped I'm slipping, I'm falling, he was talking about himself slipping and falling. You know what I'm saying? Now we hearing a whole bunch of people that's rapping everybody else's life, and that's why I turn my ears off, in all reality. You know what I'm saying? I don't be meaning to be a dick. I would like to listen to artists, but I've been, you know what I'm saying, I've been forsaken. You know what I'm saying? Run amok.
When people listen to the music, what do you want their takeaway to be?
I want them to try to be themselves, bro. I feel like the world is the way it is right now because everybody is looking out to become. When you're supposed to look in and become. You're supposed to look inside of you to figure out what you're supposed to be later. Your future is in here. Your future is in here. And it's not going to change because of the things you do in your world. It might take a little bit longer. Things might be harder along the way, but God gonna get you to where he's taking you to, regardless of how you see put. So the best thing I want people to hear from my music is that this man is talking about him. I want y'all to get so comfortable with y'all hearing me talk about me and be comfortable in my skin that it becomes natural for you to do it yourself. Because the world would be a better place if we just be ourselves.
Of Sizzle, like if we want to get to know you, what song are we listening to?
I'm going to give you two. I would listen to 7 Years Old first, so that way you can know if you like the person you're listening to or not. Cause if you listen to me and you already got salty feelings, then turn me off. I'm not rapping for y'all. I'm sorry. But and then number two, I say confessions, because confessions is where I break it down and tell you stages of who I am and how I got here. But yeah, but then keep listening.
This is a better time than any to ask you to share a snippet of what you do.
It's 3 a.m. in a place I ain't never traveled. I'm facing another battle. I hate to sleep when I'm rattled. I'm thankful I ain't in shackles, but lately I've been in shambles. They took away baby, then they got luck. I ain't even mad because I know them niggas. I know they need rest and now they can have it. But how you take my only other dad after my daddy? And how you make me watch the trauma tear apart my family? Like how I'm supposed to feel you trying to take away my granny? And how I'm supposed to get down on my knees and talk? When lately all I see is lost. My baby sister on that shit, we trying to wean her off. But I still feel like it's my fault. I should have never let her see me sauced. I don't like Kevin because he weak and dependent. Guess that's what comes with abandonment. I don't know how to fix it. Like how a woman gonna love me when the closest one didn't? And how I'm supposed to trust a nigga knowing my daddy didn't? I guess I'm supposed to get over that shit and live. Feel like suppressing trauma took all of the energy in me I had to give. Can't even think about where I end up if I didn't have my kid. I ain't proud of all the shit I had to do to get me here, cause nights like this, I be on 10. I don't like life cause somebody else live for me. No fear, cause I be right here when life ain't life and y'all not near me. I can't spend another 10 years talking to these dead people, y'all not hearing me. No tears, no emotions from a real nigga. I don't care cause I know it might kill me.
Before I get into a sign off, is there anything that you want to share with your fans that I didn't get a chance to unpack with you?
www.spit, S-P-I-T, clothing, co.com. That's where you can go find all my music. That's where you can go find the merch. That's where you can go find the tour dates, any other new content, behind the scenes access. newspitclothingco.com. I don't have no music on no streaming platforms right now. If I do, it's a feature, and that's their fault. They wanted to take a loss.